And there you have it. So if there was any questioning in the beginning of this process, which is faster and more powerful, is it the Jonsered 2258 that has been ported and polished and muffler modded? Or is it the Wemars 6220 that has been ported and polished and muffler modded and timing advanced? Well, there's your answer. Your answer is no, it's not as fast as the Jonsered, which it shouldn't be. You know, I think I paid $140 for that saw. It runs really good and it's really strong. However, it's, you know, it could probably do with a little bit more timing advance, I think. But whatever, it runs good. I'm happy with it the way that it is. The Jonsered runs good as well. I actually expected the Jonsered to have more power than it does, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, these clone saws are really fun. They're really enjoyable to play with, and you can get them faster than this. Maybe one day I'll actually try and do something different to this Wemars, I don't know, or to a different one. So this is a clone of the Zenoa. They had all kinds of different CC sizes, but basically you can say the Zenoa 5200. That's what the Wemars is a clone of, and that is the original, the OG of clone chainsaws. Not the Wemars name brand, but the clone of the Zenoa. That is what originally started this whole chainsaw clone thing. There may have been others before that, but definitely that clone style and the model of Zenoa that it was cloning, that is what really took off. It worked really well, and people were on board with it from the get-go. Because that same saw, if you find it in the stores, on the marketplace in Japan, is 8 times as much as the clone version of it. And so, of course, you know, they sold like hotcakes. People that normally would not buy a chainsaw because it cost $800, well, now they could get it for $100, and they were buying them up like to the best thing in the world. And so that's why that was so successful, and it has led to many, many, many other saws being cloned to date, and they're very successful as well. Some of them more than others, of course, because some of them are based off of more popular models, such as the Steel 660 and the Husqvarna 372. So those are very popular models that a lot of people, a lot of hobbyists, a lot of homeowners have wanted an opportunity to buy, but couldn't justify that expensive of a saw. And so the clone is a really good way of them having that big popular chainsaw that they've always wanted without the big price tag. But anyways, these two is comparing apples and oranges. They do not compare, other than they're in the similar CC range. This clone saw was never intended to be bigger than, I think, 52 cc's. I think that's the biggest that Zenoa ever made it. It's the clone companies that took it further than that, I believe. Could be wrong. Maybe they made it as big as 58 cc's or so, but I'm pretty sure they never made them 62 cc's like this Wemars is supposed to be, but it's not. Very few of them actually are 62 cc's, but you know, some people say that they have, you know, they've measured it and it is 62 cc's and this and that. But anyways, just a little comparison, like I said, of apples to oranges, because really these things don't belong in the same competition range. This is a clone saw off of a completely different make and model that was only ever supposed to be like 52 cc's ish, and the Jonsered is a very high level. I say very high level. I don't know. Is it? It's a very modern take on a 60 cc saw, whereas this clone saw is a very old school take. It's open port as well as just regular basic carbureted, and it's a clone. It's made out of cheap materials. So it's very much an apples to oranges thing. The Wemars should never be able to compete. And so anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and there you have it.